Module 5 for 8th semester. The title of that module is IoT and Physical Devices. So Internet of Things and Applications, which depends on the Arduino. Arduino is one of the important embedded system board. So the first point for these physical devices, it is connected to the end-to-end IoT endpoints. Arduino Uno is useful for this type of project. So this Arduino board is most important for a general purpose specific applications. For example, you can take a consumer electronics or home appliances. Everything is which is depends on the specified applications only. It is not useful for the general applications. For example, you can take washing machine. You can design some specific programs, both hardware as well as the software. You can use it for the washing machine itself. You don't use for other microwave oven and all those things. So it is not a general purpose software. It is a specific applications which is related, designed and developed by using microcontroller or the microprocessor based embedded systems they are utilizing. Nowadays they are using the simple C code also. You can write the code and you can control any interfacing devices or external consumer electronic systems, etc. Through the C language also you can write the code. That is more flexible device. Arduino Uno. It is one of the most important open source. It is a open source, easy to access for all the peoples, all the students as well as the professionals. You can use it and you can access it. So it is one of the open source platform, and not only open simple, but it is a simple for utility and the equipment programs. You have to write, don't write more number of codes. Simple codes you can enter through the Arduino board. You can execute the large amount of operations. Instructions also so simple. It is not a complex environment. Hence, the name is open source platform and simple to utilize equipment programs. Programs are very simple. If you write it in the 4-5 lines, the whole entire system will be covered, which is depends on the nature of specific applications. You have to be utilize the source code. And third important point is Arduino is small programming, read the world around you. So it is a very simple and compact device for the programming aspects. Everybody can purchase this type of board and you can enter your code either in C language or in the microcontroller. Then you can execute simple specific applications. Hence the name Arduino is a small programming, read the world around you, whatever the environment. For example, temperature control, humidity control, so many real-time applications are there. By using this type of Arduino board, you have to very easy to manage and monitoring such type of applications. Hence this Arduino Uno board is more suitable equipments for the day-to-day activities. Similarly, Arduino is a tiny computer. It is just like a small computer. It has a very small amount of memory, but it is executed more complex instructions within the limited amount of time, but easy to read the electrical quantities. Electrical quantities such as temperature, pressure, heat, and all those things, all the mechanical parts. If the temperature is increases, if the temperature is decreases, we have to manage and monitoring by using this embedded systems. So it is very easy to measure the electrical quantities. It may be current, it may be voltage, it may be temperature, anything else. We have to using this Arduino board. It is just like a small computer. It has a very small amount of memory. Through that only we have to manage, monitoring and control all these parameters. Another important point for this Arduino Uno is open source and flexible. Not only open source, it is a flexible. You have to access the customer both software as well as the hardware. So it is more easy to utilize the customer and they can execute the program and access whatever the data. So hence it is more powerful tool for assembly level languages, or you may call it as a embedded system software. And another important point is easy to connect the computer via USB port. So you can easy to communicate this board to via USB port. The communication using serial protocol. You can use by using the serial protocols. You can connect with your computer, or you can connect with your laptop. So many things you have to be takes connect. That is depends on that USB port. And last one, this point number 7 is Arduino is growing online communication. At present, this Arduino system software as well as hardware is upcoming, very fast growing in the real market. Source code is easy to available for all the customers. Hence, it is most useful for Arduino even for complex operations. Blurred person. So in point number 8, another further we are discussing about that Arduino boards and its system performance. So Arduino point number 8, Arduino follows the simple and clear programming environment. You can use it in C language. You can write the simple C code. You can execute the programs. It is so simple and it requires very small amount of the memory, and you will get the maximum throughput or efficiency is more, and code density is also very less. It is one of the major advantage for the programmers. That's why they are designed the embedded system for reducing the number of instructions. Is the major advantage. So another point number 9, in India as well as abroad, so many companies are developed this type of Arduino board. Depends on the nature of application and the customer requirement. Several companies are in the field of Arduino board developers. For instance, you can take Arduino Mega at Mega 2560. It is a one type of Arduino board. Then also you can use it different types of chips. Chips manufacturer companies also they are designed and developed for this Arduino board aspects. Many chips they are designed, and ARM processor, ARM LPC, ARM LPC chips are also they are designed and developed. So thousands of companies are there to manufacturing this type of boards. The customer should select which type of board they require. Depends on their nature of applications. You have to be select the types of Arduino board. Selection is also one of the intelligent approach to select the particular Arduino board. And point number 10, Arduino Micro is a bit smaller, which chip ATM 3 at Mega 32 microsecond. Arduino, this is another most important technique. You can observe this board. This is a simple Arduino board. It contains limited amount of connections. One is the reset. Reset means before starting to the programs or end to the program, you can press this reset button. Then all the programs are vanished and make it 000. Reset the register to 00. Another point is the jog point. Jog point, you can just you observe the board. Later on we will explain one by one. But just what are the pins are available, what are the connections are available. First connection is reset button, and another one is a jog point. Another one is a power pin to connecting the power, and another pin is the analog input pin. Analog as well as digital inputs facilities are available in the Arduino board. And you can store, load and store the programs, either microcontroller or microprocessor. You can use the memory for microcontroller, and you can LED off and off. Managing the LED on and off, we can use the power LED. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very limited amount of connections. Boards is very simple, compact, and it is cheaper as compared to other competitive market. Very easily, low cost it is available. Hence, the peoples or customers are preferred this type of Arduino board.